Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Talk About It Tuesday. My name is B Brown, the Revolutionary, and of course, we have our other host by the name of D, and she is definitely on the way. So while we're sitting here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and get the word out and let some people know that hey, we streaming live, we fixing to get ready to do this thing. Although we already be letting people know what time it is, you know how it is sometimes when you got a new thing going on. Everybody just still don't be ready. They be ready like right then at the moment. You know how that thing go. You know what I'm saying? So um we definitely got a live show for you today. Are y'all ready to talk about it? Because boy, we got some topics, boy. We got some topics today. Um, we're going to talk about the Turpin couple that abused their 13 children while they had them children living in pure filth. We're also going to talk about a young child smoking a Cadillac cigarette, and the video has been circulating the internet like, wow, like seriously, it's going down. We also have the UPS driver that was harassed and pulled over while she was delivering her packages. Yep, we're going to talk about that. We're also going to talk about Daunte Wright and Officer KimPotter and his mother. Yeah, we're going to talk about that. We're also going to talk about the 3 Texas high school students that were arrested for brutally attacking a fellow student. Okay. We're also going to talk about Lanaya Cardwell with her fake tears crying while she just acting like she looking for her baby. You know, when we all know that you knew what happened to that baby. We're going to dive into that. And then we're going to talk about a fight at Granny's funeral. So we definitely got some hot topics brewing up today, you know. So just give us a minute. We're gonna get this thing going. Hey, Sunshine, how you doing? See you in the building as usual. As usual. You ready for these hot topics? Good to see you coming through on Facebook with the blessing, you know. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna slide through on Facebook and YouTube, and I am going to share. Matter of fact, y'all do the same. Y'all go share and let everybody know that we are already live streaming, baby. It's 7:03, and we are ready to get this thing popping. Trust and believe. It's going down. Time waits for no one. Trust and believe. So we're gonna get this thing going, and we got a great show today. So has everybody finally finished? Hey, Ashley, let's get into it. I ain't lying. Has everybody finally got their Christmas shopping done? Guess who ain't finished? All right. Yeah, I'm one of the ones not ready. Sunshine said, I woke up this morning. I be here. Appreciate you. Always ready to talk about it. Sure enough, my girl Ashley said, let's get into it. I ain't lying. Let's do it, y'all. We ain't gonna get into it though till we get our co-host in the building. You know, one of my fave people, Miss D, in the building, and she will be here shortly. So let me ask y'all a quick. Oh, there she is. She popped right on up, just as I was saying who she was.
Hey everybody. Hello.
Yes.
Gotta take this case off. It's not trying to work with me tonight.
Yeah. Ashley said, Destiny.
Hey,
Hey, best
girl.
friend.
I was just on the phone with her. I said, I got to get off. We finna go live. We finna go live. I said, I see you on there because I know you'll have something to say.
Sunshine said, Miss D in the building.
Is Mari TV too loud?
I don't hear it at all.
Okay, look at God. Because
Look at
I
work it
can
out,
hear
work
them
it out.
screaming.
Okay, so D, I'm gonna let you be in charge of our comments because I have some banners for the different topics that we're talking about this time. So we moving
Okay.
on up in the world every single time. You know what I
Every
mean?
time.
So well, let's see. It's 7:05. I think that's a good time to go ahead and get started. What you think?
Sounds good to me.
All right. My name is B Brown, the Revolutionary.
And I am D, and today is December 21st. Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it. And tomorrow is my sister's birthday.
Uh-oh.
All right, all right. All right. So we're going to get right into these topics, y'all, because we got a show for y'all today, baby. Lord have mercy. Bless it. First topic we're going to talk about. Turpin couple abused their 13 children while living in pure filth. Okay. So in January 2018, Jordan Turpin, which is their first child, was then 17. She used a deactivated cell phone to call 911. Y'all, have y'all ever even used a deactivated cell phone to call 911? Because
No,
you
but
know
I
you
feel
can
like
do
that
that.
works.
Poor thing. But she called and she says this, they abuse us. And my two little sisters right now are chained up, she told the operator. They chain us up if we do things we're not supposed to. So at that point in time, of course, that raised some eyebrows. So before we even get started in the show good, yeah, I can't make this up. Let's talk about it.
That's just disturbing. And my first thing is, if you, quite frankly, you don't have a thing for kids, so why would you set up and have not one, not two, but 13 of them anyways? And
Well,
she's never been out and does not know what medication is. Do you know how? I know that mentally those children are not, where they should be, because 17 years old and not knowing medication, I can't begin to even imagine, all the trauma they'd like to throw them across the room. Like, what's wrong with y'all?
D, she didn't even know what the sidewalk was. She was out in the road in the street.
So you probably had these children their whole lives inside of the house. Probably
Yes.
never been to school. Don't 13?
Yes.
Are those even are these kids abducted? Like, did y'all really set up? Who allowed y'all to have 13 kids?
Well, since you're asking, the plot definitely thickens. So her husband, which his name is David, he was earning a 6-figure salary. Okay. One of the reasons, and he was a specialized engineer, may I add. So clearly he has plenty of sense. You just can't be an engineer off of common sense. They would take these trips to see their family members and pay for everything. The family didn't think that anything was going on at all. But the real truth behind all of this foolishness is what I figured out is that the wife had a gambling problem. So when people go gambling and waste and throw away all their money, max out the credit cards and everything, I guess to pacify him, they would come home and create another child. That's what I got from the situation. So I'm gonna just give you a little bit of information about how crazy it got. The sister says she was paying for our airfare out there every year. But soon after Joshua was born in 1992, David and Louise filed Chapter 7 bankruptcy. Despite David's high salary, the couple had maxed out their credit cards, racking up substantial debt. So, mind you, they making six figures. So for you to go in debt, that means you are really blowing money fast, BMF style. Um, so I'm gonna give you this other information. In 1993, their 8-year-old Jennifer, the one that we heard on the 911 call, started first grade. First grade now. You starts first grade, 8 years old. They said that she was a couple of years older than everybody in the class, and she had really poor hygiene. She wore the same white and purple floral puffy shirt to school with greasy hair, and her hair was never brushed, and the classmates would hold their noses when she passed by. So that's 1993. 1995, Miss Louise gave birth to her fourth child. 4. She got 4 at this point. She once again was still spending lavishly, inviting family members out, to do their thing, and they would pay for everything, honey. And so the sisters moved in with them, and she was disturbed by some of the things she seen. She said that the children had to ask for permission to go to the restroom, and they had to ask for permission to eat. And that she never seen the parents kiss or hug their children at all. And she said that they would call, the mama, Louise, would call the children down one by one to eat their food. Like, what? I'm feeling like this lady did not want no children. She just had them.
Why did at this point in 1994, why did no one speak up? If you saw stuff like that then, I'm sorry, but you know what I'm saying? We can have the whole debate about who eat first at the table, but my child gonna eat before I do, regardless. And they gonna have all their stuff situated. And if I got 2 kids, then we gonna have 2 plates ready, and y'all sitting down at that table together.
Well, while we at it, let's get a visual. Let's get a visual of this situation. Yup.
And then I done had the nerve to count like it wasn't 13. I was just like, it's really 13 kids right
It's
here.
really 13. And they're all her children. She had those children. So then in 1997, she gave birth to her 5th child. And 3 months later, poor little Jennifer started 2nd grade. 2nd grade. Now, remember, she started 1st grade, I think they said 1994. Yeah. And said that the children at the school, honey, they said her hygiene was the worst, and she smelled like dirty clothes and urine.
Lord have mercy.
Yes, and said one of the teachers at that school did report that she was talking about things that could indicate sexual abuse and things that were inappropriate for her age. But still, nobody did nothing. Nobody did anything. Nobody did anything. Yup.
If, you can't, teach a child and care enough about them as a parent to be teaching them hygiene, and I don't know if maybe she was going off of, things that she saw, because maybe that's all that she knows, but they look psycho. They give me psycho vibes.
Yes, they give me psycho vibes as well.
And how do you have an age on these parents?
Um, no, but I'll look it up really quick.
I just think that's strange. And while you're looking that up, we got a slew of comments. When we first began, Ashley spoke about her blood pressure going up. Um, Not quite sure what. 911 on a deactivated cell phone. Sunshine says they've always been able to do so. And the child, she was 17 when she cried, was on the phone on that first call. Um, Ashley says, I'm crying, that poor baby. And Sunshine says she sounds really terrified. We have a Facebook user. Some people are mentally unstable and breeding with others that are unstable. And there it is. I agree because at some point you got to hold yourself accountable at any level. Parenting, you be like, okay, these folk right here, this don't seem to be working out for us. Let's just not, have any more kids. But you proceed to have 9 more. And first of all, I had one kid and my little body is tired, okay? I'm tired.
Okay.
I be tired with one running around. I know some of y'all, them kids probably, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9, 10, 11. You know what I'm saying? That's too much to be
Yes.
going through. Sunshine. They were probably kept developmentally mentally delayed so that they could take the abuse. They have no one to talk to know right from wrong. That is true.
Facts.
That
Facts.
is very true because kids are sponges, and up until they do get ready to go to school, we're responsible for what they know and for their development. So let's say you have a child that doesn't go to daycare and you're not putting in that time at home, you can expect for your child to catch on to things a little bit later because you're not exposing them to those things, or they're not getting what they would get at a daycare if you're not taking time, to put in those efforts with your child. Ashley says just gross. Sunshine says, how do you have all those children and not take care of them? Why not invest in birth control? And that is absolutely true, Sunshine, because the most shocking part of it is when Brandy said he made 6 figures. And I'm just like, it's not that they could not afford them. They did not want to, due to your wife cannot handle her gambling problems.
Mm-hmm.
Sunshine says, okay, as much money as they're gambling, they need to be buying condoms or paying for a vasectomy. Lock
Yes.
it up, wrap it up, do what you want to
Yes.
do after that. But
Clank, clank, baby.
clink, clink, don't continue to fall in the same cycle because that's just disgusting. Sunshine
Very.
says, what were the teachers doing? How do they continue to allow these children to live like that? They are mandated reporters, and that is true. I'm glad that the teacher did step up and, whichever one finally reported, because if the kid's talking about it and you paying any attention to your kids whatsoever, you can kind of tell if a kid is having a bad day. But if you got the whole class sitting up here talking about little Jamie that she stinks, you can smell within the classroom. If you come have a class come back from PE, you can smell that. Or if you had one kid come back from being outside, you can smell that they have been outside. So taking that observation and being an advocate, sometimes that's definitely very necessary because some kids don't have voices for themselves. Ashley, I've never understood parents who do for them before their kids. When people see me, I may look like a hammered dog, but my baby gonna be dressed cute, hair kept and clean, etc. Kids don't ask to be here. We bring them here, and that is
Yes.
definitely bring me that candy. Y'all, Mario is really trying his best to eat an hour later. You do not want this hard candy, but I'm gonna give it to you if it's gonna keep you out of here. Look, caring for your children, paying attention. If I was not paying attention while I'm sitting here,
That's
be to
right.
let him eat this paper and wonder why now later paper is in the diaper.
Yes.
Ashley,
Yes.
weren't the teachers calling DHR asking the children's questions? Those teachers, they play more than one role in that classroom. Um, Sometimes they're counselors, sometimes they have to be friends, just listening ears. Like, so definitely hats off to anyone that's ever been in child education, child care, any of that stuff, because that's definitely more than what meets the eye. And I know they're underpaid for all that they do. I've even volunteered some places. I know that they're underpaid. And back
Yeah.
to Ashley's comment, absolutely, like, you need to make sure that, let's say you are struggling and don't have it, you put your baby on their best outfit. I don't care if it's from Walmart, I don't care if it's from Hibbett's, TJ Maxx. Put your kids first. The little Walmart outfits, the little pants and shirts be
Yes.
$4 and they look good. And
Yes.
and my thing is, which is not even the topic, let's stop being so particular about what kids be wearing, because
Yeah.
we're the only people that want to keep up with the Jones or have them look a certain way. I'd rather have a good quantity with some quality, opposed to having quality and I got one outfit in there when I could have had 12 if you shop right. Sunshine says, why keep having them? Why hasn't Child Protective Services been called on those chicken look looked in on? We have
Well, thing is, they got the complexion for the protection, and not only that, but the sisters stated that they kept themselves up really well. And as you see in this picture, she also said that the children never looked malnourished and they never looked hungry. She said they always had smiles on their faces, and she kept a camera in their faces.
that just sounds like some puppet master type deal. Like, you're forcing them to portray or pretend like they're happy, and in reality they are not happy. They, don't want to be there, but they're doing what they have to do simply to survive. And I think that
Yes.
in itself is insane, and you should never mistreat a child to that point. This
I'm
was a
laughing
pure
at what the
house.
Facebook user said.
Hmm.
I'm laughing at what the Facebook user said. This was a house of pure effery, and you're not lying,
That
because it was.
exactly.
All right, I'm gonna give y'all a little bit more information, and then we're gonna watch another video where the police, after she called the 911, made the 911 call. The police barged in, and they didn't know they were coming. And guess what? They found the foolishness. But come to find out, they took the children out of school and started homeschooling the children because they knew that the foolishness that was going on, that they didn't want nobody to see it. So they moved to like a really small town of only 744 people where they really wouldn't be noticed. You know what I'm saying? They was really under the radar. And they said it started out with just a little hit and a little slap, and then they just really started abusing those dang on children. Guess what else? It said none of the victims were allowed to shower more than once a year, y'all. Can y'all believe
Oh,
that? Once a
that's just
year.
not right. You have all these girls, and some of them have reached the age of menstruation. You don't care.
Yes. They said these children couldn't even read and write, and the one that did have a third grade education that called 911, Miss Jennifer, she taught the children what she could teach them, but they barely got past the beginning of the alphabet. Y'all, it was just pure sadness, pure sadness. But what we're about to do, we're gonna watch this video. But before we watch this video, I'm gonna tell y'all about this as well. They moved out of their house and brought in a double wide mobile home, and you know why? They left the house empty because it was uninhabitable, with garbage and feces everywhere. And when you see this video, you're going to see exactly what I'm talking about. The house that they moved into had turned into the house they moved out of, y'all. It's just sad. I don't understand how you can be so nasty and so abusive. I don't understand it. But let's watch this video right quick. Well, shout out to 2020, y'all, because, baby, they gave us the whole lowdown on that situation. Because, baby, that was so sad. Like, how can you be that way? And then not only that, but they had moved out of the house and moved into an apartment for 4 years and left the children there by themselves. I mean, just left them there, honey, and was like, honey,
I
y'all,
hope they never get out. Can you see me?
I can't.
Okay, I'm gonna come back because it's been like that for a while, but I didn't know. So I'll
Okay.
be back.
Okay. But it's just sad because you never would have thought that people would actually be doing something like that. Especially you making six figures, you living all in California, honey. How in the world? How in the world? Like how in the world? Like, boy, that's crazy right there. Let's just show them. And then so once they went to court, they pleaded guilty to 14 felony charges, including torture, false imprisonment, and child cruelty. And they were sentenced to life in prison. And it don't make me feel good, but look at them. It don't make me feel good to know that somebody is going through something, but y'all deserve everything y'all get because y'all know better than that. You don't do that to no children like that. Like, how dare you? How dare you take it in your hands to treat a child that way? That's horrible. Horrible. Child, I just don't know. So we're going to move on to our next story. So there is this video that's been circulating the internet, and it is a child smoking a cigarette. And the child says she's stressed out. So after watching that, the child might be stressed out. We don't know what that child going through at home. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna load the video up, and we're gonna check this video out because it's really sad, like really unbelievable.
Y'all don't do drugs. Drugs is not good for you. I do it. I stress a lot. So, I like to smoke. To get that stress off of me.
Yeah, that's so sad.
Yeah.
She's not inhaling, but she still is smoking a whole cigarette out here in these streets. Let's talk about it.
Y'all don't do.
How in the world? How old she look? About
9.
yeah. She looked like she about 9 years old.
And how are you stressed out and how what's up with this accessibility? Because who sold you
Yes.
those cigarettes? Who
Yes.
sold you those cigarettes? And really, just growing up now, I'm not saying that kids don't go through things, don't get me wrong at all, but you stressed out. I want to be grown so bad. Now look at me. Got a kid. He running around here. You know what I'm saying? Kids doing what they do, but you thought you was stressed out and you had it so bad then when really childhood is truly the best time of your life. So I'd be quick to tell kids, don't rush anything because it's gonna be gone within the blink of an eye. But when I saw this, I was really disgusted because she felt validated. She felt validated in what she was doing and, enough to record it for somebody else to see it that lived down the street from you. You had to have posted it
Exactly.
somewhere and you got your mama food. So it's like, what's really going on? Back to what we always say, seem like we say this every week. Y'all need to pay attention to these kids.
I agree 100%. And then I also want to share this. Like, why is this picture being circulated around on the internet as well? Talking about my first hooker. Now, mind you, this is the picture circulating is enough for me. I don't care if it's not real or not. But why would you be having that circulating around the internet? And I'm gonna give you a backstory about this. It says this is not a genuine product that's available for sale, but Adam Padilla created it as a joke. And this ain't his first time creating something like this. He created an image before in 2017 saying my first vape. And they posted it to their social media page. You can see a watermark of their handle, Adam the Creator, running along the left edge of the front face portion of this box. But why would you even put that energy out there? Like, ain't nothing cute about that. And then why you add it, keep them children off of there. Like, don't be putting them children on there. Put your own child on there if you want to put children on there, because that's stupid.
I bet we won't see that one. Put your own child. Exactly. Put your own child on there.
Because that's silly and childish. And it's a lot of silly and childish stuff on the internet, but bruh, come on. Like, don't do that. Sunshine said, these kids are going through a lot during the pandemic as well. Being at home in abusive or neglectful situations, they are stressed and pick up on bad habits to cope. Yup, I agree. That ain't her first Cadillac cigarette. No, it is not. DaTruthaboutaboss, it is not. It is definitely not her first Cadillac, baby. Because she wasn't inhaling, but she still was smoking.
Like, where did you learn to smoke?
She been watching somebody. Like, she been watching somebody do that. So, all right, we're going to keep this thing going with our next topic. UPS driver harassed and pulled over while delivering packages. Before we get started, let's just watch the video first, honey. It's really a shame that you can't be out here doing your job in peace without being harassed by the police. But in my strong opinion, it wasn't because she was violating anything, but it had everything to do with her skin color.
Don't. I'm behind my truck. So I'm getting pulled over by SFPD while I do deliver my packages. I am a UPS driver in full brown delivering packages, and I get pulled over for double parking for 2 seconds to deliver a fucking package to 1388. I pull over everywhere on this street. There's nowhere for me to park. I go up and down the hate, and I'm getting pulled over by these people. I never knew that they pulled over people. I see UPS drivers, FedEx drivers, Amazon drivers, everybody double parking to deliver. Everybody. But since I'm a black girl delivering, it's a problem. This white man right here, I thought he was joking at first. Like, seriously, I thought he was joking. But no, he ain't joking. This is the day we live in. This is the day that we live in. Right here. Can't even fucking work. I don't rob people. I don't do none of that shit. I do my fucking job. Don't talk to me. Don't talk to me. Don't talk to me. Don't talk to me. I'm behind my truck. Don't talk to me.
So you're not admitting guilt. You're just promising that you're going to respond to the
I'm not responding to nothing.
Okay. So,
and I'm not signing nothing.
Okay.
I am at work delivering my packages. Okay. Go. I want to see you pull over somebody else. Another driver.
I don't want you to get hit.
I don't worry about my health or my safety. Don't worry about it, okay? Because you're the one that stopped me while I was doing what I was doing, my job.
Okay.
So can I get my ID? They double park all day long. I am a fucking commercial truck. Where am I supposed to park? Where? Where am I supposed to park here? In the turning lane? Where am I supposed to park? To deliver my packages, to do my job.
Do you want to talk at me or with me?
No, I ain't talking with you. Every day of the week. Every day of the week. Every day of the week, but since it's a black girl, I get a fucking ticket. Since it's a black girl, I get a ticket. Like, seriously. Seriously.
I'll give you a brochure.
Seriously. 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 Seriously.
So whenever you're ready to sign, I'll give
I'm
you
not signing nothing.
Okay.
Yeah, please get a supervisor out here. That's who I want to talk to.
Hey, man, I forgot Murphy first name.
Can we get a 100 out to
Sure, don't stand in the street.
I'm gonna do it on walk,
Don't stand in the street because you don't want him to harass you. Don't stand in the street.
All right, then never mind, but you can't say nothing.
Seriously. For doing my job. Seriously.
Okay, let's talk about it.
They really standing there looking stupid, because if that's the case, then everybody anywhere, they're clearly in a city. If you see the street parking, okay, it's a 2-lane road. Are y'all gonna be pulling the mailman over when they park their car on my street while they have to come up the steps? You know what I'm saying? That's like me asking, why do the mail lady pull in my driveway? Because the houses in the neighborhood are on a hill. It's easier for her to park in the driveway and walk on a level field opposed to getting out, walking up 3 flights of stairs. Like, let these people do their job. Y'all didn't have nothing better to do today.
Exactly. And then it's so sad that it had
It's the holidays.
A black female. That made it worse. Like, why did y'all do that? That's so silly and childish. And hold on before we finish going through the broadcast. I was notified that some of the people got kicked out. I'm not sure why. I don't know. But if you got kicked out, just come on back, honey. We welcome you back. We didn't kick you out, honey. We love you. So I don't know.
It says something about copyright when I couldn't. Some was flagged on it.
It might was one of the videos then.
Yeah, because when I went, it said only I could see the video, but we will carry on. Y'all can catch us on YouTube.
That's right.
So I say about the 40-minute mark.
Okay, so they because I see us still on Facebook, but I don't know. I guess they didn't kick us out wholeheartedly. I guess they just kicked us out. Maybe we're gonna have to start just doing YouTube, honey, because y'all trying that crazy on Facebook, but okay.
Yeah, Ashley said she lost the live and can't find it, and I'm pretty sure I might try to send it to her and see again, but we can keep pushing.
Okay. All right. So I'm glad that I know that, because usually when you are reporting about something and you use other people's material, honey, you are protected by the Copyright Act, actually. So, but hey, who knows, baby? Who knows what's going on in the world? I don't know. So our next thing, Daunte Wrights was murdered by Officer KimPotter, and she gets on the stand and she cries. But his mom is the one that's actually doing the suffering. Let's talk about it. It's so sad that, an officer for 26 years don't know the difference between a taser and a firearm.
Exactly.
Like, if I call myself a chef, I should know the difference between a biscuit and a bagel. Okay? I'm a photographer, so I should know the difference between a tripod and a monopod. Okay?
How about a picture and a video? How about that one?
Okay, bring it on. I mean, like, it really just don't make no sense that something like that would, be even a thing. Like, you don't know. You don't.
Mari really just adjusted my whole chair. Like, get back.
Okay, like, it's so sad, y'all, to even know that that's the type of world we living in now. Okay.
I saw the video. Are you about to show that?
Well, I wasn't going to show the actual video. I was going to show her on the stand with her 2 or 3 tears for like 30 seconds.
Yeah, because when I seen that, I was like, she disgusts me.
Yeah, she's definitely disgusting. But the real video that I watched with the real tears was his mom when she showed up to the scene. Have you seen that video?
Mm-mm.
And when she showed up on the scene, they wouldn't let her know that her son was deceased. And they kept trying to hold her back from going to where, everything had happened.
They knew they was in the wrong.
They knew
That's
they
what
was
that
in the
is.
wrong. They knew they was in the wrong. They knew it. So let me see if I can pull this up.
Yes, sunshine.
So this is her. Shout out to Hollywood Unlocked for this little video.
Did you say anything when you saw this? What did you do?
We were struggling. We were trying to keep him from driving away. It just went chaotic.
So it was chaotic.
And then I remember yelling, "Taser, taser, taser," and nothing happened. And then he told me I shot him.
Okay, ma'am. You don't know the difference between a taser. I don't see a tear on your face. Baby, do anybody see a tear? Do anybody see a tear on her face?
She She do not win no type of Oscar, Emmy, or anything for that because you're not sincere. You're not like, come on, that's training. You're not fulfilling your role or your purpose. It's just yet another situation with the same results. Stop. Go to your room.
What it is you're upset because you know that you're on the guillotine, honey. You on the guillotine, honey.
Exactly.
And guess what? You in trouble.
That's what they're gonna see it as. Just what Mari said. Uh-oh.
Huh.
Unacceptable. Like how many situations is it gonna take? How much money are y'all gonna try to throw this time? You know what I'm saying? Like, when will the cycle stop? Would you have made that same situation? Not, I wouldn't say mistake, same decision, had that been someone that looked a little bit more like you? Because this is now yet another life gone too soon, and it's like, sadly, this type of stuff used to be a surprise, but it's not surprising anymore because of the frequency of these occurrences.
Exactly.
Like, we'll be surprised if she, is held accountable for these actions. Because who just got off? I can't even remember the little boy name who we was talking about. Rittenhouse got 3 mentions. You was on for 3 weeks. You know what I'm saying?
Ashley said that face, baby, stop. Yolanda said that still is killing me. Ashley said upset because she got caught, period. Yolanda said if she wasn't sitting in that seat, she wouldn't be crying over killing that man, definitely. Ashley said she wasn't crying when she did it. And was not. But it's so sad, the fact that she get up there with her life. I mean, he didn't have a weapon or anything. Like, come on. Like, I'm tired of hearing these stories. Like, I really am. Like, it's overwhelming. And I really done got to the point where I don't even really like to talk about them too much, but I did want to bring light to this situation. For the simple fact that he lost his life for what? For what? Because she decided, and if you ask me, you hollered taser, taser to cover your tracks.
Exactly. Because you knew it wasn't right.
You knew it wasn't right. You knew it wasn't right. So I'm just going to share just a little bit of the footage of when the mom showed up. And they really didn't want her to know anything. Yeah, I don't think they like this live. We doing too.
Can he bring his mom? I want to see it.
Listen,
No. Please. He's over 20.
I don't know what's going on.
I know what's going on.
What happened?
His face turned white. Ma'am, I'm going to get you somebody to talk to. I'm going to get you someone to talk to. Okay? But I just can't have you going over there right now, okay?
Ma'am, my name is Mark. My name is Mark. What is your name? Can I have you sit on the ledge here?
You guys shot him. Why?
I don't know. I wasn't here.
Why? Because he had a warrant? Are you fucking serious? I was here. I watched it.
Can you sit down? Tell me what's going on, because I wasn't here.
No. Where's the girl that was in the car with him?
That's all I'm gonna show because I can't really watch her be that upset and that sad about her child. You know, that's her child. That's somebody she brought into this world. That's a part of her. And all you can say is, well, we don't know why he got shot. And no, you can't go over there. What you should be saying is, ma'am, I'm so sorry this has happened to you. I'll do anything I can to help you. That's what you should have been saying.
Mental health and psych evaluations, because that's not a way that you would, like you said, that's not a way you address someone. Like in my field, if someone is showing signs of depression, we have certain protocols that we must follow to help try to address the situation and refer them to someone. We have to, in a conversational way, complete an assessment right then and there. Like these are trainings that we do over the phone. I don't even come in personal contact with these people. So you've got to at least think for a second that there is some sort of protocol on how you're addressing these people, because they are still people at the end of the day.
Yes, they are. Yes, they are. Yes, definitely needs to end. It's disgusting. This is so triggering to me. I can remember when I found out one of my foster daughters was killed. It hurts me to this day. Like, it's so sad, y'all. That's why I just want to show a piece of it, honey. I can't handle that. It's too much. But I definitely want people to understand that that's what we're up against, and that's the way we're living in. So it's a lot of protocols us as Indigenous people really need to take when we are dealing with officers. Like, I'm glad he called his mom so she was aware, you know, like it's not able to be covered up. And then you got on your body cam. Then you told everybody to take their body cam off and scatter and don't say nothing to nobody.
It's almost like they're in situations they're only there to protect and serve themselves. Because what are you know, you feel like that badge give you a free pass to do whatever you want. I'm not saying every single cop, but in situations like these, especially, you know, those details, take your body cam off. And come on, man, y'all need to hold yourself. Why is nobody holding themselves accountable? I don't like it. Nobody that we've discussed today has held themselves accountable, period.
But oh, look, yeah, thank y'all so much. I see everybody that moseyed on over to YouTube.
Trust me, I put it out there. I told them to catch us on YouTube. We being too real tonight.
Yes, we being too real tonight, honey. I'm getting a text from a friend said, I think Facebook got your comments blocked. So I think Facebook put a little block on us. You know, and that's my fault because you know, with the Copyright Act, I know that you just can't take people's stuff and just use it as your own, but as you're reporting something, you can use other people's stuff as long as you acknowledge who they are. But you know how it is. We've been too real tonight, y'all. Shout out to the real people out there. Miss Yolanda and Miss Ashley, honey, for coming through on that YouTube, though. You know what I'm saying? That's what's up. So we're gonna mosey on along and continue with the next story. 3 Texas high school students arrested for brutal attack on fellow student. Child. I'm going to give y'all a little backstory. According to People, Aiden Holland, 17, Reed Mitchell, 17, and Logan Humber, 18, were charged with aggravated assault causing serious bodily injury. 16-year-old Cole Hagen was discovered bleeding from his ears, y'all, as he laid unconscious on the ground at a house party on December the 3rd. The affidavit says that the three teens confessed to luring him out of the party, and then they beat him senseless. Then they hopped on the phone and texted one of his friends and told him, come get your boy up off the ground. Well, come get your boy out of the street. They left him in the street. These are people who were supposed to be his friend. Let's talk about it. I know at this point, what is really going on? Hold on, let me unmute you. Unmute your mic.
Yeah. My bad. Mari be keeping up that extra noise, so I just. But the youth is lost because they don't have any guidance or anyone that's even wanting to look into them. You can't depend on a child. Naturally needs to be nurtured. So even up into that teenage age, even as adults, they still need to be nurtured, and you still have to parent. Like, I still get parented even though I'm a parent. You know what I'm saying? Never be too old to accept, but like some things, some people might see an area that you're lacking in and they feel the need to pour into you. I'm disgusted. That goes without saying. Everything I've seen today has just straight up made me disgusted. But it goes back to previous topics that we mentioned about, guidance.
Yes, definitely guidance. Like, he did not do anything to these guys. Like, they were really just being bullies. And let's take a look at them. It looked like, especially the first one, like he get away with everything. His parents don't make him do nothing at home.
Yeah, he don't have to cut the grass or nothing.
Yeah. Yes. Most
and
definitely.
It seems like I know that they have on t-shirts, but they don't look like they're, thrown away. All of them have haircuts. You know what I'm saying? Like, where's the entitlement?
Yes, of it all, honey. It's really sad though, because I can see it now. You know that their bail was $20,000 each, and their parents went and got them outright.
Yeah, one of them probably just went down there, took it out the bank. Like, here goes $6,000. Here y'all go. Bring my baby. Y'all didn't have to worry, run, scramble, put nothing up for that. They had it.
Child, it's so sad that that they probably will end up getting a charge for minors. That's just what I see coming out of this situation, because they have the complexion for the protection. And their parents probably got some coins in the bank as well. So, you got coins in the bank and stuff, you ain't finna get in trouble too much,
And not at all. We'll return to school as scheduled. Like, they good.
Yeah.
They might be able to go remote for the rest of the year for their mental health. Like, come on.
Child, it's sad. Well, we're going to keep it moving with our next story. Lanaya Cardwell fake cries for her baby to come back, is charged with second-degree murder. Let me tell you a little bit about her. This is so sad. Said that the little baby grabbed her mother's contact lenses. Let me take them down, honey, right quick before I get on the story. She grabbed her mother's contact lenses, and in response, Cardwell hit the child in the stomach with a closed fist, causing her to fall back and hitting her head on a cabinet. Said Cardwell's boyfriend, Philip Gardner, later admitted to the police that when he found Nevia unresponsive, he put her body in a suitcase and dumped her in Logtown, Mississippi. That's so sad. Let's talk about it. And but before we actually get into it, I'm going to share the video of the situation because it makes no sense. But she put on a good act. Like, she literally put on a good act for the people. Ridiculous is what it is.
No, what could have happened? I don't know what went wrong. I wish I would have stayed home from work. I don't know. I don't know. That's all I know. This morning I woke up, me and Nevaeh went to the store. I had to be at work for 8:15. I brought her to the corner store with me. I got her some snacks, some apple juice. We came back home. I finished getting ready for work. Nevaeh, the little girl, my little boy, and her daddy brought me to work, and that's the last time I see my baby. The last time I see my baby was before I went to work when I got dropped off. That's all. When I went to work, she had on her yellow dress with the pineapples on it, and she should have still had on that dress.
There we go. Like, why, and why? Why would you get up there knowing good and well that you sat up there and let your boyfriend punch that poor baby with a closed fist in the stomach? The poor baby fell back and was unresponsive ever since. Now, ain't no telling what you did to that baby. Like, you could have easily ruptured that baby, anything in her little stomach. Ain't no telling what you did. You probably broke some bones. Ain't no telling what you did to that baby. And you did it. You a grown man punching a baby. Are you for real? Like, what kind of sense do that make? Over some contact lenses, you slaughter your baby. Exactly. I shared that baby girl's picture and story. I was disgusted when I saw the video of her bitter acting like she cared. You can tell she is lying. I mean, you muted. We can't hear you, D.
It wasn't enough emotion behind, like, when I was watching that, I was like, for you to be on the news, like, as a mother, as a woman, you have intuition about certain things and you have that level of empathy for certain things. When I watched that, I did not have that for her. I didn't.
You know, she would have did better if she just would have stayed out of it. She probably should have just sat down somewhere and said she was too distraught to even talk to anybody. That would have made better sense.
But you like, we're going to get on the news and make it look, no.
Yeah.
No.
But see, you can play with the humans, but you can't play with God, baby. I'm telling you that now. I'm telling you that now.
You get found out every time. Sickening.
Exactly. Well, this we got one more topic before we get ready to end this live. Especially since we done got booted off of Facebook.
Booted tonight, honey.
But we done got booted up out the thing, and I'm going to take full responsibility because, baby, I was ready to show the people the real deal today.
What's really going on?
It is what I see. YouTube don't be tripping about that stuff, but you know, Facebook, Meta is crazy, baby. Meta be on something else. So, but yeah, honey, Meta, honey. For long, Meta, we ain't be fooling with you. We gonna be strictly YouTube, okay? Period. So everybody get you a YouTube account, honey. Cause baby, ain't nobody got time to be playing with them people. I mean, you can't even play music in peace, and baby, that music y'all provide. But
okay.
Anyway, so all hell breaks loose at Granny's funeral, y'all. So after all these sad stories, I wanted to put something up that was a little funny, but it's really not funny. It's really sad. It's really disgusting that people will fight at a funeral. But let's get into it, honey. Let's watch the video. I mean, at the end of the day, you can't take some people nowhere, honey. And I mean that.
So I'm up here to talk about respect. Because I'm going to talk about it. I'm talking about respect. But you disrespected my time. I'm not going nowhere. I'm going to talk. I'm talking. I ain't even said one word. I ain't said one word. I'm talking. That's the problem. Everybody on edge. I ain't said one word. I ain't said a word.
So,
come on, China. Come on, China. Come on.
Yeah, you heard it, China.
Come on.
So like I said, while I'm standing up here, we're talking about respect and gratitude, correct? And we a family, correct? Yeah, family.
Come on.
Not little grandson.
Keep going.
I'm gonna continue to talk. I'm gonna continue
so
to
was
talk.
she about to say something they ain't want her to say?
Respect. Gratitude.
That's what you need, respect, bro.
Get out. I'm talking. Everybody was talking and had their piece. Let me talk.
Y'all really throwing blows at the funeral? Bruh. At the funeral. Y'all cussing like that? Bruh.
Where my kids?
So, as y'all can see, honey.
Look, can you please take them down? I don't take them off the screen. Take them off of the screen because y'all have done entirely too much.
Like,
and you can see right there, that grandma right there was the only one holding that family together. I don't know what happened. I don't care. It's the person sitting up there recording it for me because you shouldn't have put that out there. Even though the word would have got around the block, that's cool. Somebody, one day will watch this and be like, dang, we done made these folks live. Yes, because y'all are being foolish and disrespectful in the house of the Lord at your grandma's homegoing ceremony.
Yes.
Don't know if her casket was that was over there, but I'm just like, we got to hold ourselves accountable because what's going on?
Sunshine said, Miss Yolanda, excuse me, those are grown men acting like that. They were for damn sure finna tell all the business. That what it seemed like to me, like she was finna say something they ain't want her to say.
They said, that's what you need. I was like, okay, maybe it's going to stop there. Maybe it's going to stop. No, the plot thickens. That's what you need. I'm like, y'all are taking it a little too far.
Bro.
Y'all have lost it.
I just don't know. Once again, you got to be able to listen. When you get to a point you feel yourself making it to a point where you can't control yourself, walk away. Just walk away because that was ridiculous. I hope, listen, if y'all go back and watch that, I know y'all gonna feel shame because that's sad.
And that was something that I had put in my notes to say regarding to the other situations. Yes, as parents, we do get frustrated and tired. But let's say that my child, not one of my plates over in the house. No, he did not get a whooping because I'm so angry, upset. I might hurt my child. So I'm going to go call Ashley, tell her about her nephew, how somebody need to come get him, even though, I'm not saying they wouldn't come get him, but I'm just like, somebody need to come get him. He ain't here tearing up my house. I walk away, and then we go back, and I still have that conversation with him, even though he's not old enough to understand. Aside from me doing something that might harm him, you have to have that self-control with your anger as a parent, as an adult in any situation. Like, the moment you give someone the power to allow you to get out of character, you need to check yourself, because people can push your buttons. People can pick all day, but you have to choose each and every day how you're going to respond.
Exactly.
To an antagonist. You have to see how you're going to respond. And that was not done well in this funeral at all.
Yeah.
If something happened to me and I have a funeral, Brandy, Ashley, any of my other people watching, don't y'all, I'm not saying y'all would do that, but don't be having I wasn't even that type of person, so celebrate me.
Exactly. Don't let it happen. Because, baby, you listen, better not nobody never do nothing like that at my mama, my dad, anybody that I'm close to. Don't you dare come in there acting like that. You better not. You better not. Because I'm not with it. I'm not with it at all. It makes no sense at all. Well, y'all, before we go, we always got to give a word. You have a word for the people? You want to give a word to the people?
A word for the people. As I'm sitting here looking at gifts, I know that, once I had a kid, I got cut out, but I'm okay with that. I am thankful and grateful that people even think enough of my child to give and want to pour into him. So I've gotten to the age where, number one, before you buy anybody else something, make sure that you treat yourself. That way you know that you have put yourself first in some aspects. So that is something that I did. But be grateful to give and be in a position to give and cherish the time that you do have with your family, and don't, be looking around. Well, I didn't get this, I didn't get that. Well, if you wanted it so bad, you make yourself a little list and you put back $2 a month, or you put back $5, or whatever that budget is. Put that back for yourself next year so that you don't depend on someone else to make you happy around the holidays, because I've become at an age where I'm at that age that I'd be happy to give and see others smile, and I feel that is a blessing to be able to do. I've never been a materialistic person, but be thankful going into the holidays. Be thankful that you find something to be thankful for. It's not Thanksgiving, but in anytime it's that you can be around your family, and we've been in a pandemic, just be grateful that you're able to do that. And I know y'all probably gonna be on y'all New Year, whatever. You don't have to tell everybody. You can make some moves silent. You don't have to tell Facebook that next year is the year for your more money, more health, more wealth, all of that. I'm not saying you can't, but see what kind of moves you can make silently. Make a vision board. That's something that I plan to do over the break. An old-fashioned vision board. Get the magazines, pictures of stuff you want to see. Put a date on it. Set some goals for yourself. Stay motivated. Do one thing for yourself each day. If you can't, try 2 times out the week, because that's what's going to carry you, even though it is the holidays and, we like to pour into others. Remember to take that time out to pour into yourself, because that's like, as I've been in a season of separation, as I like to call it, it could be many seasons. You still have to learn how to uplift yourself and keep yourself motivated, because it might not always be a Brandy for me, or it might not always be a Destiny for Brandy, but you still have to keep yourself going, whether it be your business, your health goals, financial goals, any goals, your spiritual goals, any goals that you have. Sometimes you got to be your own backbone and not always depend on, your motivation to come from somewhere. So tap into some self-motivation, but that's what I have to say. My word.
I agree with you wholeheartedly, and that was very well spoken. Let's see what Miss Yolanda said. She said, you will be surprised how well children understand when you talk to them. They may not fully understand your words, yet they see and feel the emotions behind the words. Not everyone watching you is on your team. They're praying for your downfall. I 100% agree. Everything that Dee said is definitely the truth. I'm definitely making me an old-fashioned vision board because, like you said, it ain't all about just going ahead and telling everybody your moves. I come to find out that I do better when I don't even say anything, honey. And then I come to find out also that people will support you more when they don't know what you got going on because they can't block you. Okay. And Ashley said, sorry, y'all, had to get the baby to bed, but I'm back. Hey, we
I
were
wish
just
your
talking
nephew
about
was asleep, girl. I wish your nephew was asleep, honey.
Ashley, we appreciate you being a good mom because thing is, baby, we done seen a lot of stuff today. And once again, I apologize to my people. Y'all come back next week and we're going to do this thing a little different.
Unflagged.
Yeah, we got flagged. We got flagged. I did too much.
Red flag.
Yeah, it was definitely the story about them parents and how they were doing them cheering. It was definitely that
Alexa
story.
play Shackles on My Feet by Mary Mary because y'all did them babies like that.
Exactly.
I would never understand it.
Like people are like, what live at? What's going on? But it said your video is blocked and can't be viewed by others. And it actually gave me a time frame and everything. So I'm gonna go back and watch, and then I'm gonna make some adjustments for next week, y'all. But we definitely will be back again next week. We appreciate the ones that came to YouTube. Man, we appreciate y'all for sure. Y'all came through. Y'all came
for coming on over.
I ain't lying cross on over because honestly, I would rather us be on YouTube, but since we building, we're gonna start it with both of them since we building. But next year, we're gonna make a few changes. But as of now, we're just gonna do our thing and keep doing what we're doing. We want y'all to keep doing y'all thing, believe in yourself, and if it's something you want to do, go after it. Don't be scared, baby. Somebody gonna support you. I don't think you got one. There you go.
What sound like a song title? I have no idea what was said.
I don't know either. I don't know either. But Ashley said sometimes speaking on your future plans can cause people to try and block your blessings, and those are the facts of the matter. Those are the facts of the matter. Miss Yolanda, I want to know what the song title is because we might need to make that a reality.
Because don't play. Please don't play. Y'all get on here one day and y'all be like, who that is? Newsflash. Both of them.
Don't play with it. Well, when you find out what it is, then let me know so I can let her know because we want to know. Okay.
I want to know.
All right, y'all. We done. I think this might be Shackles on them babies. Shackles on them babies, baby. By scary, baby. Cause that was scary what they did to them children. I mean, y'all, I had
that was so calm.
Yeah, I mean,
just like, is this what this is about?
Like, did you see how they were acting when the police came in? Now
we have 13 kids. 13, y'all are busy.
You heard what she said to me? Somebody called y'all. Somebody should have been called y'all. They were comfortable doing that though.
Why they didn't get roughed up? Because I would have threw them across the room. Bing bong.
Somebody should have, but I'm proud of Jennifer. That's the one that called 911. If you go and you watch her interview, she, you can tell that she done been through stuff, but baby, she done fought through, and one of her other sisters have too. Oh, and before we get off the live, let me just say this one thing. I want to give a shout out to the Ark of North Alabama, which is located in Talladega, Alabama. It is a place for children with special needs. They make sure these children have everything they need, make sure that their parents also have a plan where they can do whatever they need to do for their children. So if you know any children with special needs or anything like that, look up the Ark. They're located in Talladega. I just met Miss Janie, but Miss Janie is a really sweet woman, And I have 2 people that's definitely going to be going to the registration on January the 4th at 3 o'clock. So if y'all know someone, spread the word. And once I get more details, I will put it out on the page, and I'll put it out on my personal page, which is B Brown the Revolutionary. Because thing is, I love those babies. I want them to get the best love and treatment that they can get, just like any other person would. Because since we're talking about abuse, a lot of that goes on with those children as well. So I'm going to advocate for them babies, honey. We got somebody that's doing stuff behind the scenes for them, and I'm definitely going to be there to push them forward. So if y'all know anybody, and if you forget the information, just hit me on my inbox, and I'll definitely pass it on to you.
Absolutely.
All right. With that being said, y'all have a blessed night, and we'll see y'all next time without the flag. Okay?
No red flags.
No red flags. All right. Y'all have a blessed night.
All right.